In a world that moves at a relentless pace, stress, anxiety, and physical discomfort have become everyday companions for many. Conscious breathing offers a powerful yet simple solution that lies within us, the breath. Drawing on ancient wisdom and modern science, this transformative book reveals how intentional breathing can enhance mental clarity, boost physical health, and restore emotional balance. More than just a biological function, breathing becomes a tool for self-mastery and healing when done consciously. In this summary, we'll explore the core techniques and insights from conscious breathing, equipping you with practical methods to harness your breath and transform your life, one inhale and exhale at a time. Welcome to Ease of Education, where knowledge meets clarity and growth begins. We believe true freedom, whether on field of finance, self-improvement, or entrepreneurship, it starts with the right education. That's why our mission is simple: to bring you deep, meaningful book summaries on self-improvement, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy that don't just inform, they transform. Our videos may be slightly longer, but that's because we value depth over shortcuts. We focus on giving you the full picture, not just surface-level ideas. No fancy graphics, no unnecessary distractions, just pure, practical wisdom that speaks directly to your goals. Every video is crafted with care to help you build confidence, sharpen your thinking, and take smarter steps toward financial success. Here, it's not just about learning, it's about growing together. Subscribe and let's turn your curiosity into confidence, one book at a time. Breathwork is far more than a simple practice. It is the pulse of every spiritual tradition, the ancient bridge between body, mind, and spirit. As we consciously shape our breath, we shape our state of consciousness, unlocking new levels of awareness and energy. Shamanic traditions call this the path to human fulfillment, where breath becomes the vehicle for tapping into our highest potential. At its core, breathwork is energy work, a dynamic therapy that clears our field, restores our vitality, and aligns us with the deeper truth that all religions and spiritual paths seek. After a session, the transformation is palpable, our eyes shine brighter, our energy flows stronger, and we step back into our lives more grounded, present, and powerful. Breathwork teaches us to sense when we are vibrating in harmony with truth, and when we are trapped in untruth, the source of our suffering and energy drain. It initiates us into the essential practice of being fully present, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations, laying the foundation for success in our projects, relationships, and every dimension of life. Breathwork is not just a tool for the body, it's a gateway to psychological healing, personal growth, and spiritual awakening. Where breathing exercises address physical issues, breathwork reaches deeper, dissolving inner blocks and unlocking our full human potential. Techniques like rebirthing breathwork, pioneered by Leonard Orr, and diaphragmatic breathing show us how to reclaim the natural, powerful rhythm of breath that fuels vibrant health and conscious living. Diaphragmatic breathing, which fills the belly, expands the ribs, and lifts the chest, grounds us in our body while elevating our energy. Simple yet profound exercises, like breathing into your heart, hands, feet, or head, awaken dormant parts of ourselves, shifting our consciousness and infusing every cell with new vitality. As we breathe deeper, we step into grounding and awareness, the true medicine for modern life. Unhappiness, once unconscious, becomes an invitation to awaken. Awareness transforms everything, colors seem brighter, people warmer, and life itself becomes richer and more successful. Fear and dread that hide in our belly begin to dissolve as we acknowledge the truths we've avoided, for secrets and lies sap our energy and joy. Breathwork, gentle yet potent like modern shamanism, reconnects us with the wisdom already within, guiding us to inhabit our lives fully, fearlessly, and with radiant presence. The first breathwork session reveals a great truth: nothing is as powerful as gentleness. As the breath flows, healing unfolds naturally. Buried feelings, old ideas, and forgotten memories rise to the surface, not to overwhelm, but to be integrated, quietly and profoundly, often without force or intervention. Breathwork, even from the start, opens the doors to transcendental and mystical experiences that are our birthright, natural and deeply human. As we advance, breathwork becomes a sacred fire, a practice that lifts us into the highest states of consciousness, the deepest meditations, and the closest encounters with the divine. Yet this ascent is not always comfortable. True spiritual practice shakes us, disorients us, and challenges everything we thought we knew. In every powerful session, a part of the ego loosens its grip, surrendering space to the soul's quiet wisdom. This is the key, wise surrender. The ego wills, but the soul intends, and through breath, we learn to trust that deeper current. Advanced breathwork is not about chasing change or collecting spiritual trophies. That path leads only to spiritual materialism and the dangerous inflation of vanity, pride, and false superiority. True power is fearless, but without wisdom, it becomes a danger. Real breathwork humbles us, bringing luminous visions of Christ consciousness, Buddha nature, and divine oneness, only to then ground us back into real life, more honest, more whole, and more human. The deeper we go, the more we must anchor ourselves in simplicity and truth, lest we become lost in illusions of specialness. For the real miracle is not in rising higher, but in coming back down, clear, connected, and alive. Our infinite breath is the ancient drumbeat of transformation, the force that dissolves illusion and awakens the soul. Mastery comes not through control, but through surrender, when the ego bows and the soul rises, when we breathe through every sensation without fear, without judgment, and welcome whatever the moment brings. With each conscious inhale, we enter the sacred space where body, mind, and spirit meet. Breath becomes our compass, guiding us to the hidden wounds beneath our struggles, showing us how even a single word or name can shift our energy, awaken our pain, or ignite our healing. This is the path of the true initiate, to breathe and say, like the elders before us, I accept everything you have given me, and I will do my best with it. Here, in the dance between light and shadow, we earn our progress, not by escaping darkness, but by embracing it and emerging reborn. In breathwork shamanism, we step fully into the fire of transformation. This is not fleeting, it is deep, lasting, and real. But before we transcend, we must root ourselves. A grounded ego is not an enemy, but the solid earth from which we launch into the sky. Without it, there is no integration, no wholeness. Breathwork teaches us to loosen our grip on the constant stream of seeing, hearing, thinking, and instead, become the silent witness, the one who watches and knows. As we move through activations, clearings, and visions, we shed the skins of false identity and are reborn into the raw, powerful truth of who we really are. Like the ancient seekers, fasting in deserts, facing danger, and seeking altered states, we confront our own thresholds. And in this sacred struggle, we find our timeless self, the young spirit still burning bright within, wondering, how did this life unfold? Breathwork brings us back to that primal wonder, reborn, reawakened, and alive beyond limits. So as you breathe, deeper, fuller, truer, remember, every breath is an initiation. Every session is a return to your wild, radiant, unbreakable self. This is the path of breathwork, not to escape life, but to inhabit it fully, with open eyes, open heart, and the courage to face both the shadow and the light. You are not just healing, you are remembering who you've always been. If this journey spoke to you, I invite you to subscribe so we can keep walking this path together. And drop a comment below, let me know what book or teaching you want to explore next. Your voice matters here. Your breath matters here. Let's keep this sacred conversation alive.